Here goes Tejan Budai 2, aka Terrifying 911 2, which also means it's a Metal Slug clone. And there's two different types of Metal Slug clones on this game. There's the remake or the port of the arcade version, and there's the own Metal Slug game they decided to make with their own programming. You just redid the whole entire game. So this game has nothing to do with fucking Metal Slug whatsoever, or 9/11, but they do inflict Osama on here, so it's a racist Chinese game. And there he is, the almighty antagonist of this game. The guy you would never expect to be on a game. As you can know, there's like 0 Osama games. Not even in India. So this game doesn't play like Metal Slug. Yeah, you can slice enemies like Metal Slug, but does it really matter? No, because the cutting animation is so solid. Non-solid, you get another homing weapon. There you go. Which doesn't do nothing. You get the flamethrower. No, you don't. You get the flamethrower after you blow up this box. There you go. Then with the flamethrower, you're basically indestructible. Can't nobody touch you. Oh, okay. The flamethrower is not the same. There we go. Oh, I died with the homing gun on me. No, I didn't. So all you gotta do is stay in place and shoot, and you'll basically destroy that. Watch out for these guys. These guys are dicks. And if you want to throw your grenade, you gotta press select. My advice is don't use it. I knew that was gonna happen. I had to let it happen simply because wow, he actually got the best of me. Well, if you destroy these tanks, you actually can get a hold of them. We'll be getting a hold of a tank right now. Pretty shortly. This one right here. Well, that was all the lives we had. Game over, ya bitches. On to the next game, we're going to load in this cartridge. Here goes Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the King. One thing I have to quite answer is, what do you call a Game Boy Color game? Do you call it a ROM or an ISO? Or a RAM? What do you call it? or SRAM? I don't know what you would call a Game Boy cartridge being converted, but in most cases, they're all ROMs. If you type in PS1 ROM, ISOs will show up because it's discs, not cartridges. But it's the same damn thing if you ask me. That's like Road Rash for the fucking PlayStation 1. Like, how are you going to compare that to the Sega Genesis version? It doesn't make sense. So one thing I want to mention before I play this game is that it sucks balls. In other words, trash. It's called King of the Ring, aka Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, or Fellowship of these nuts, because apparently I don't have enough balls to play this game for too long. You go back in here, there's really nothing in here. You can go ahead and talk. There's like one person in here. And this game plays out very similar like the other game because they're made by the same companies. All these people may be different companies, but they all team up to make the same exact games from one another. You know, so it's all the same company at the same day. At the same time, shall I say. In here, you get the same thing. Another person telling you you can't pass. This was one of the very, very, very few Game Boy Color pirated games that actually had English in it. So be prepared for some English dialogue. Now we got to go through like 4 or 3 stages just to get to the next part where we actually become Ganondorf. So what I'm going to do is just kind of pass most of these guys up. And hope for the best. Because these guys are trash. It's fuck. There's really no point of fighting them other than for experience points, but you don't need that. You can easily get that anywhere else. So watch out for enemies because they are quick. And they do spawn out of like literally nowhere. So be attracted to that. I guess I gotta kill one of you guys. Alright, here you go. The last stage. I might as well just show off the combat with Frodo because with Ganondorf it's a lot different. Oh, you bitch. You know what? Because you hit me, I'm about to fuck you up. Give me your energy points, bitch. Excuse my language. Give me your energy points, bitch. I am glad to see you. Now follow me to the kingdom of bullshit. You go in the janky ass tower. Because obviously these are homemade pirated games. And then you talk to this guy. And I like to face this way because it's obviously he's not talking to the guy who wants the information, he's just talking. But you can always press start, I think. I think it makes it goes faster. No, but start acts as an A button, so it's still the same shit. You can't speed it up by pressing multiple buttons that are confirmed, so you just gotta kind of just let the dialogue play itself out. And yeah, here we go, Ganondorf. This guy sucks dick, so all the enemies you face in this game, you just kind of want to run. I should have kind of saved that, but who cares? You got these wyvern like dragon like creatures. You just kind of want to ignore them. They're too overpowered for you. They're just gonna beat the shit out of you. Literally every chance they have, they will fuck you up. So ignore them. And travel instead. And so this game has area of effect apparently. Or no, not area of effect. This game has true damage, or like MOBAs, it has pierce damage where it affects the person around you as well. So be concluded into that. Probably the longest game we're gonna play on this list just because it has English translation. And so yeah, totally. Thank you very much for your life, sir. Yeah, this is what I mean by pirated. Now I'm officially stuck. Well, I was officially stuck for like a minute. Until I died. And then the Dragon Quest theme comes up, so on to the next cartridge game. Welcome to ZUG or ZUG. You can actually try to play these games professionally and actually try to beat these games professionally and play them like if they're actual GB color games. But it is not worth it. Like at all. Like you die in this game, you're like dead, like not like dead, like half dead, like like you have sleep, not like you dead, like dead, like dead as fuck. So this is a shoot 'em up game. I don't play shoot 'em ups because shmup games are hard for one, and I don't have the patience for shoot 'em up games. I never played them throughout my lifetime. I played more RPGs as a kid than I did the shoot 'em ups and action adventure games, which is kind of odd. So I was ahead of my time in terms of intelligence. Because in class I was pretty smart because I knew how to manage my items and do shit like that for RPGs. So, hence why I started the channel as an RPG channel and not an action platformer channel. But yeah, this is basically Adventures of the Monkey King for the Game Boy Color. An unheard of, and of all the games on this list, I gotta say this is about the funnest game. I am not gonna lie to you, this is about the funnest game on this list. Sure, it has its cheat moments. But you have like 4 different power-ups. I knew that was going to happen. I had to kill myself. You have 4 different power-ups. It depends on what the enemy. So yeah, there you go. I upgraded my first power-up. I'm going to go ahead and go with upgrade it again. Now it's a 3 straight power-up. Now you have fire, water, light, and some other abilities. I'm probably not going to show all of them off, but I'm going to try to. So here's the fire one. It just becomes a stronger fire blast when you upgrade it. Oh, fuck you. Clear all. Wow. There he goes. This game is trash. The problem is I'm trying to show off all of the abilities in this game, so that's what's causing me so much damage. But the best weapon to go with is... I don't know which way the best weapon to go with is, to be honest. Wow, I ran into that. I tried to get the power up from it. those are the ones that drop the power ups the most. So there goes the ice. Let's go with the clear all. Here we go. So this game doesn't respond very well. It's very stiff and like rigid and shit. Like I said, this game is extremely stiff, rigid. Alright, we're gonna try the green one out. Oh, I tried to do it before. You fucking dickhead. So these just fill your life. Bananas. Man, I can never get the right power up in this goddamn game. Well, that's all she wrote, folks. So fuck this game. We still got a couple more games to play on this list. So let's get them through. I'm trying to speed through them. I'm not trying to give up too much, luck. So, like I said, in other words, I'm not trying to show too much love to this game. Now, like I said, this is the McDonald pirated game I was talking about. Now, I know there's a pirated version, there's an actual version. I'm not sure which one works, which one is pirated and not. But this is a McDonald's Corporation game, and McDonald's is not known to make McDonald's games, and it's in Chinese. McDonald's did not start off in Japan. So something gives me the clue of pirate. Sorry. Sorry to disappoint you. This clearly has to be pirated by some form of standards. Man, fuck all you kids. You guys are all the same people. Why do I need to decide what the fuck, yo? Okay, I get it. I get it. God damn. So this is the only game with Japan in it, instead of Korean or Chinese, which led me to think that this is not a pirated game, but at the same time, when have you seen a McDonald's game other than the one for the Game Gear? Never. It has to be pirate. Even if it isn't, it's pirate. If it's not pirate, it's bootleg. It's bootleg as fuck, because this game clearly had Chinese reference. If you download a ROM and it has J and C in it, then that means it's a Japanese and Chinese contributed game, meaning it's pirate. Because Japanese people don't pirate, Koreans and Chinese people do. So this is a platformer with RPG elements, or Zelda elements. This is probably the only game on this list that's not remotely interesting. Welcome to McDonald's. How can I take your order? How about you start by talking to me? The fuck? You guys aren't cooking shit. Don't lie to me. So I'm guessing these are the people from the start of the when I signed up for them. They don't do shit but talk. And so that's all I feel that McDonald's Monogatari has to offer, to be honest with you. This game is not actually very good. It's kind of boring, to be honest with you. If I have to be upfront, it's an extremely boring ass game. There is action platformer segments. If you can find a way to get to them, I'm not going to waste my time doing that shit. So we're going to leave it as just like, yeah, just a normal game. Nothing new to add to it. There's kind of simulator sections going on and shit, but you know, I don't care. Nobody cares about that shit. You know. So yeah, welcome to MC Kids. Trash ass game. Trash as fuck. So we're gonna be moving on to the next two last pirated games. And that will end this Game Boy Color game pack. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have, make sure you like, subscribe, give me some feedback. And yeah, I will leave a link in the description below this so you can play these games for yourself if you want to progress further than I have. But until then, man, next time, on to the next game. Syntax, my man. Here is Donkey Kong 5 Something Over Galaxy, which obviously it's a pirated. But it's also the second game on this list that actually has English text. but spelled stupidly wrong. You don't spell wrongly with the R, my boy. You spell that shit with a fat W. It's not Wombo, it's Mambo. Not a Wombo combo, mind me. You might as well just not journey over time and space, which means that it sucks dick beyond dick. If dick had another word, this wouldn't be it. Yeah, so in this game, it's like Mario. This game is a Mario knockoff. You bounce on enemies' heads. You get a power up, right? The power up turns you into Donkey Kong. You can also get power ups off screen. You can't go through any of these pipes. But once you get your second Mario form, you can actually shoot fireballs. So that makes that useful. And you can actually double tap those two. Go ahead and hit this one. There you go. Gives you the one up. This one will grant you the second form. Oh, well, I took a hit, so never mind. Let's go ahead and grab that. That grants you the second form, which grants you fireball abilities. Hooray. How courageous. So you no longer have to hit enemies. You can just jump on them. Hooray. Now there is no ground pound ability, so you just kind of collect these. There is a bell at the end of the stage that acts as the Mario pole in the original Mario for the NES. A game we'll probably play eventually. Never let's play though, because I'm not a big fan of Mario. There's nothing wrong with Mario. Mario is not a bad game. Trust me. Everybody knows that Mario is probably one of the best games ever to exist. But wow, that was a terrible jump. But to me, it's actually not. I never could get into Mario, and I've played that shit so many times, bro. I just can never get past the difficulty. And I'm never the person to shy down from a challenge, but that shit can get hard quick. Sometimes for absolutely no reason, this shit just decides to ramp up on you. So this is a game where you have to jump and then attack. I knew that shit was gonna happen. It's also a game that's fairly broken by any standard means. I can't, dude. The game just started to slow down. As you can see, the game just came up with extreme lag. Seems like once I got... Fuck you, game. Interrupts me, bitch. Right when you get to this part, does the game start to experience like extreme slowdown? Maybe I can actually make that jump. Nope. Go ahead and get my one up there. What the fuck? Did I hit the roof of the game? My nigga, wow. Wow. Okay. Alrighty, so we're gonna be this is the end of this list. I hope you guys enjoyed these Game Boy pirated games. There's a lot of them. I played through a lot of them pretty quickly. I didn't actually go play through the games simply because there's so many of them I had to cover. But there's a lot more pirated games. I only played like one half of them, so this is one half of the Game Boy pirated games bootleg pack, I guess. We're gonna come out with another PC Engine game just so I can discuss and talk to you guys on that PC Engine game. It won't be like it'll be a live discussion, but it won't be like, you know, I'm playing the game to talk about the game, and I'm just playing the game just to have a live discussion for my channel discussion. So when that pops out, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys do, make sure to like, subscribe, give me some feedback, and I'll be coming with that shortly. I found the 8 games I'm gonna play for my 2 live stream, my 2 game packs for the PC Engine, and I will see you guys until then. Once I come out with the other game, which will be Alien Crash. So I'll see you guys until then. If you guys enjoy it, please like and subscribe, give me some feedback, and as always, fast until next time when I see you guys. Bye bye. Ha! You guys thought. We're on to another game. So Donkey Kong will be the last game on this list. It's Donkey Kong 5, aka I don't want to pronounce. I will slaughter the shit out of that name, so I'm just gonna call it Donkey Dick. Yeah, no, I'll just play. I'm going Donkey Kong. This is basically a Street Fighter clone. There's like SNK versus Capcom. You got people like Blanca, Vega, which looks like Bison. This is probably the accurate picture of Blanca. So you can do team fights, 3-on-3s, and shit like that. I know you guys are gonna say, well, why don't you go in more in depth about this game? Well, one, the noise is bad. The gameplay is awful. You really only have 2 buttons, so half the attacks don't exist. So sorry to mention that. And plus, every character pretty much plays the same as the next. I'm not even gonna cap. And this is one of those games where you jump with the jump button. That and the computer is completely overpowered. You have to literally get up on them like this. That's the only way you're gonna win in this fucking game. You can't do that, you're not gonna win shit. Yep, and there you go. That's basically this game. I had not much to talk about. I don't even like playing this shit for one, so not much I can talk about. But nonetheless, it exists. Wow, trash as fuck. Come on. Come on! The AI in this game is extremely, for some reason, it's extremely, like, consciousness about attacking. Yeah, and that's the reason why I don't want to play this game. Because it sucks. I know there's pretty much more characters on this fighting game than any other Game Boy Color game ever to exist, but it's pirate, it's trash, it's no different from Super Fighters 99, which was a pirated, more known game. This game can suck my fucking gooch